My name is Dr. SHARON KAMPAMBWE. I am the WHO Technical Officer for Cancer, WHO Africa region. And I am here, and I am the Technical Counsel for the East and Southern Africa. I am here to attend the SIOP, the Society of Pediatric Oncologists in Africa, SIOP Africa 14th Continental Congress meeting, and took time out of the Congress to tour or to come and do a familiarization tour of the Uganda Cancer Institute. My impressions today is, I think I'm speechless to a certain extent. And this is what we have been looking for. And I think this is what we are looking for. Uganda is one of the examples of how we should look for locally adapted solutions. How do we look at African grown solutions, which of course get the support of our partners, but once we are generating solutions within ourselves and looking at this Cancer Institute from coming in from the outpatients department, going through the diagnostic and laboratory services, going through the radiotherapy sections, imaging, and research, is really having a comprehensive approach to cancer control, and finally ending up with the East Africa Center of Excellence for Skills and Tertiary Education is forward thinking, is really putting the future ahead, which is something that we should be doing, that we're not just thinking about now as Africa, but we are thinking about generations to come. It is also, this place will be a transfer of skills among the East African bloc, and I'm sure it's going to go beyond. And going through, I also found staff that have been trained by other African countries who are now using the skills they learned from other countries here at the Uganda Cancer Institute. So we've got futuristic thinking, we've got local adapted solutions. We're doing research so that we know what are we doing well, what are we not doing well, where are we going. This is what it should be. This is what it should be. And having countries in the Eastern Bloc coming together and having this center of excellence is what it should be. That Africa needs to look within themselves and find answers, and of course, working together with our various partners that come, both local and international. But when we ourselves have thought through what we need, it is easier then to bring other people on board and be able to find solutions which work for us. Adapted solutions, regional and locally adapted solutions. Amazing, a great work. This is what the future should look like if we are thinking about cancer control in Africa. So my only recommendations, like I have said, is that we need to get commitment, and commitment like we've been talking mostly about childhood cancer in our meeting, and we talked about the Cure-All framework, which we were looking at advocacy, leverage financing. This is a case of leverage financing where countries are coming together and they're leveraging their finances to build a center of excellence. We talked about governance. This is part of governance, that you're putting in policies as a bloc to be able to say this is how we're going to go as the East African bloc. And this is not only going to benefit East Africa, this is of benefit to other African countries as well. And I think coming from the WHO, this is what we're looking at. How are we going to control? How do we get governance that is being led and supported by the ministries of health, by the government? And this is different governments coming together. Like I said, my only recommendation is that we should have more exchange among the African countries. They come and see what is happening in another, because within ourselves we have different strengths. And if we took time to be able to map where what strength is, which is happening but needs to be realized and implemented. So to Uganda and of course to East Africa, is that this is something that needs to be shared with other regions. This is what needs to be shared. And other regions should be able to come. They've already told me that Malawi was here, they've been here and they've seen what is happening. That's what we're looking for, is that we look to see who has what competencies, and we leverage on those competencies as a region. So the recommendations is, let's share, let's have a south-to-south collaboration more, let's share as a region the experiences. Let's, like the theme for the conference, let's innovate for Africa.